Heavenly Father, we thank you tonight for all your blessings. You said in all things give thanks. So we want to thank you tonight for these mighty machines that you brought before us. Thank you for the Dodges and the Toyotas. Thank you for the Fords. And most of all, we thank you for Roush and Yates partnering to give us the power that we see before us tonight. Thank you for GM Performance Technology and the R07 engines. Thank you for Sunoco Racing Fuel and Goodyear tires that bring performance and power to the track. Lord, I want to thank you for my smoking hot wife tonight, Lisa, and my two children, Eli and Emma, or as we like to call them, the Little E's. Lord, I pray you bless the drivers and use them tonight. May they put on a performance worthy of this great track. In Jesus' name, boogity, 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 amen.
Hello there, and welcome back to the Pit and Paddock Racing Show. F1 had a weekend in Vegas, and that was pretty much it for racing. All this and more next on the Pit and Paddock Racing Show.
Formula One went to fabulous Las Vegas for the Fabulous Las Vegas Grand Prix, promoted by the Fabulous Formula One. And the McLaren curse continues. Both cars were disqualified after failing tech inspection, cementing Max's win and promoting Mercedes drivers Russell and Kimi Antonelli to second and third.
Yeah, can I remind everyone that like a month ago I said the only way Max is going to win is if McLaren have two double DNFs and Max continues winning races. Well, he got his first double DNF. He only needs one more.
Just one more.
Yeah.
The odds of that are about as good as getting two. So I guess... and I'm sure Formula One is very happy to keep the driver's title going into the next two races.
Yeah, because I'm sure viewership's falling off now at the end when... Well, no, it's probably staying for driver, but if... What was it, 9 points that Lando needed ahead of Max to wrap it up?
Yeah.
Yeah. It really would have fallen off if that would have happened.
I don't think the F1 ratings in Vegas were higher than they were last year.
Good. It looked crowded.
I was a little worried after practice and qualifying days. A little bit sparse there, but it was full up for the race.
Well, McLaren failed because their skid plates were too thin, less than 9 millimeters. Which is pretty much the same as Ferrari had earlier when they double DNF'd or DQ'd. So something about ride height too low?
I hope they didn't break McLaren's little secret to the season there. McLaren appealed, saying their car porpoised more than expected, but F1 pointed out that no one else's skid blocks were too thin, and the appeal was rejected.
Rejected. Stamp. I need
Yes,
a stamp. Rejected. Well, the big question is, will McLaren finally get behind one driver, or are they going to throw it all away like they did last year?
I want to say they throw it away, but I think they'll still win.
Yeah, you think he'll do it?
They'll probably end up doing some sort of stupid team orders to try and make it equal and end up ruining something.
The next two tracks have been marked as McLaren tracks, so we shall see.
What do they... As long as they don't crash, they can run 8th all day and still be fine.
Well, let's back up to qualifying. Hamilton put his Ferrari absolutely last. The first Ferrari driver to qualify last since Fisichella in 2009. And Leclerc could only manage 9th place.
I think I'm about on the same level here as I would qualify last in a Ferrari at a Formula One race.
Might as well put you in the car.
Well, yeah. It was supposed to be a Ferrari track, but man, they are horrible when it's wet and cold.
You know, if I'm Ferrari team boss right now, I'm just going to send my reserve drivers to the last two races in Qatar and Abu, and then put everyone on the 2026 car, because it can't get any worse.
Including the drivers?
Yeah.
Get to work on the new one.
Yeah, you need to be in. Let's do some simulating. Something.
Can we drive the old cars off a cliff after the season's over, please?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to see those again.
If you remember when the first year of the Formula, Ferrari had the car to beat. This was the best car of the group.
I remember them for a good almost a full season, but they managed to like throw away 4 or 5 race wins on strategy.
Oh yeah, they had the like midpoint fail that they always seem to do. Well, race highlights. Lando started the race by trying to play flinch with Max and turned his P1 into a P3. And then that was pretty much the race. Max set sail and it was all over.
He's got him. Oh, he does not.
No. Wait, so he veers over to intimidate Max and then ends up running off the track. Oh, Lando.
Max. He's probably like, nice try. Okay.
His middle name is Weber.
Well, lap 1 had all the excitement. Bortoletto took out Stroll with his torpedo pass. And Liam Lawson tried to take out Pastry in that first turn as well.
He did give him a pretty good tire bump there, huh?
He was using all 8 wheels.
Lap 2, we finally got the virtual safety car after the marshals were cut hanging out on a hot track.
Saw him come into the cars coming into the turn, and marshals are like running off. I'm like, whoa, what are we doing here?
Whoa, who was running the marshals in that race?
Are we just hanging out?
Barry Manilow.
Well,
he actually needs one of those little things you sit in to go up the stairs and then you get off. He uses one of those to get up on stage now.
Oh, is he still performing in Vegas?
Yes. I do some work for the hotel where he performs at, and he's got a little special suite up on the top floor, and it's got a swimming pool and a little outdoor area.
Yeah, well, it seems like a good gig.
Yeah.
Quarter point of the race, lap 12. Leclerc was up 3 spots, and Hamilton was up 7 from last. Imagine if qualifying had been dry, what they could have done.
I think I picked Leclerc to win that race before it got wet.
Yeah, rough.
Yeah. Also, at the same time, Albon breaks his wing trying to get past Hamilton on that long straight. And it only took 3 laps to bring out the virtual safety car that time.
They really didn't want to hit the button.
Wasn't he dragging his front wing around the track the whole time?
Just spraying sparks everywhere.
Wait. Let me back up to qualifying again. Did Lewis come back with a cone under his car? Was that quali?
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't see that part, if he did.
Yeah, he had a cone under his car. I forgot about that. And I think it was like one of those angry, I suck, I'm going to run over a cone on my way back.
That in the corner, that piece in the middle.
Yeah.
I think, did he just do that to have an excuse for being so bad at qualifying? I'm just going to hit this cone here and blame that.
Take my anger out on the cone.
Stupid bollard. At the halfway point, lap 25, Pastry got past Leclerc with the pit stop undercut. More great strategy from Ferrari there.
Why did they leave him out that long?
I don't know.
Because it's Ferrari.
When can you just do the opposite of what they tell you? Like the guy with that sign.
The sign.
I want you to come in now. I'm going to come in a few laps. Thanks.
I remember when Carlos Sainz was the best strategist on the Ferrari team. All right, box now. No, I'm going to stay out another 2 laps. And then he was right.
There's a sunny haze out there.
3/4 point of the race, and it's finally time for Lando to catch Max, but the car has issues.
Yeah, apparently the issue was the skid blocks on the car. What is that?
Time to do the lift and coast strategy, the Ferrari way.
That, was it like a 2-second, 3-second gap turned into like 25 seconds pretty quick.
Yeah, it never happened. And then no one could catch Max, who's already 21 seconds ahead of the field, and that was the race.
Exciting. But my driver of the day was Terry Crews in the pink Lego Cadillac.
I did actually like the pink Lego Cadillac. That was pretty cool.
I wonder how it handled.
Oh, not good. Maybe better than the Toro Rosso. I think Terry tried to redo something from White Chicks. Was he in White Chicks?
Oh, he was. So he sang that song. What was that in? Was that in a commercial? I don't remember.
Somebody said something about the movie White Chicks.
Oh.
Well, next up, Formula One goes to Qatar. Qatar? Qatar, if you're British. For the Al Jazeera Grand Prix. with no time off. It's a dash for the last 2 races, and then we're done for the year.
2 more to go. On to NASCAR, where the 23XI lawsuit is the gift that keeps on giving. Richard Childress Racing threatens to sue NASCAR over the released texts from former President Steve Phelps and Brian Herbst.
What did Brian do?
NASCAR executive for some business or another.
Strategy.
Strategy at losing viewers. I don't know what he did. Childress is an idiot. Childress is a stupid redneck. And Childress needs to be taken out back and flogged. That is what they said. That was nice.
How nice of them.
We've uncovered the response from Childress to NASCAR. He says, hold my watch. Kyle Busch knows about that one.
To hit them both in the face.
Yeah, it's just...
Twice. He got 2 punches on Kyle Busch's face.
Yeah. And then his ultimate was signing him to be absolutely terrible.
Yeah, your face held up pretty well. You want to drive for me?
Yeah, here you go. No wins.
By the way, why are we the ones to break this story?
Just deeply embedded in NASCAR news. That's why. Obviously.
They're trying to hide it.
Nobody else has talked about it, I think.
Also, is Brian Herbst related to driver Riley Herbst?
No.
No.
I think it's a coincidence.
I was going to say, funny how that works in NASCAR.
Yeah. My favorite line from the text was one of the executives says, "It's fine, NASCAR fans don't read."
Oh. I mean, it's not entirely untrue.
Not completely untrue, but these are the guys in charge of the sport now. Great job, guys.
Time for the Pit and Paddock NASCAR editorial. Teams, drivers, and fans are all calling for changes to the playoff system after the hammy heartbreak of 2025. And we believe the obvious solution is, number 1, go back to a points-based championship. But you know what? You can keep the playoff. It could just be like a tournament with a huge payoff, like $5 million or something really big that makes people try. And just, do it at the end of the year, kind of like they do now.
Do a fun, have your actual champion and then your tournament champion or something.
Yeah. And also you need to have a guaranteed bonus to the pit crew, so they're trying really hard to.
Yeah, they could get rid of that in-season tournament that they attempted last year and kind of move it into the playoff format.
Yeah. Did it turn out to be like the nepotism tournament?
Who was... It was like Ty Dillon and Herbst or
it was
Gibbs.
It was Lil Ty.
Yeah.
And somebody else whose dad owned the team.
Oh, Childress' grandson.
Yeah.
That worked out. Hey, 2 drivers no one really cares about.
Yeah.
I think that would be a much better solution than having a playoff.
And they should also bring the, SCR series?
Oh, the SRX?
SRX, yes. SRX should run at least like a third of the NASCAR races.
Another favorite of the NASCAR executives.
Yeah. What did they say about the SRX series?
I don't know. They were kind of intimidated by it, and they wanted legal to kill it off, which doesn't bode well in a monopoly trial, does it?
Nope.
Oh, what's that, a racing series? Let's see if we can get that killed off.
Yes.
In IndyCar news, superstar driver Mick Schumacher is heading to Rahal. At least those IndyCar chassis are much cheaper than Formula One.
Yeah, they better have a lot of backup chassis for Schumacher.
Also, first time running ovals, so that's going to be fun.
It only took Will Power like 3 years to not crash on the ovals.
Yeah, that was a while. But he got there.
I'm wondering if the contract said you have to bring your own sponsor and you have to pay for your own chassis. That leaves 1 open seat in IndyCar with Dale Coyne Racing. Pit and Paddock brings you the top 4 drivers Coyne should consider because they would probably crash less than Michael Schumacher.
I think Sonny Hayes would crash less than Michael Schumacher. Schumacher.
At least he only crashes into like signboards and things.
On purpose.
Yeah.
As part of their strategy.
Number 4, Pastor Maldonado.
Ooh. That's a lot of crashes.
Didn't you translate his last name once and it means bad gift?
Crash Door Maldonado.
Yeah, Crash Door.
The next one is Agustin Canapino. No, just kidding. He would crash more. Never mind. I'll leave that one out.
He lost his ride, didn't he?
Yeah, his money left.
And number 1, Lance Stroll. He would probably crash less than Mick. He mostly gets crashed.
Yeah, he always manages to do something.
Yeah. Like it's his fault and he gets hit by somebody because he's stupid. In World Endurance Championship news, Porsche has ended its hypercar program due to cost pressures and balance of performance frustrations. So instead, Porsche will be starting a second Formula E team and providing cars for a third customer team.
Man, that's like selling your NFL team just to start up a WNBA franchise. Formula E?
Yeah.
And getting out of hypercar, Le Mans?
Yeah.
24, come on.
You're
For
giving up
Formula
like
E.
the top European race to go Formula Nobody Watches Me E.
No, electric's on the way out a little bit too, it seems like.
They will, however, stay with IMSA, the American WEC, because they have some kind of deal with Penske. So,
Well, that's nice at least. I'll get to watch some of their cars.
yeah.
Congress and President Trump have passed legislation to override the courts and release the Epstein files. So, Pitt and Paddock brings you the top 5 people who did not want the files released. We'll start with Bill Clinton, obviously.
Oh, yeah. That's an easy one.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, Clinton. Are you talking, it is Bill, though? Because I'm thinking Hillary might not want him either.
Either or, probably.
Yeah.
I'm going to either or.
Next, Al Franken.
Yeah, I could see that.
Senator from, was it Minnesota or something?
Old Grabby Hands Franklin.
Yeah. He was the first victim of the Me Too movement, wasn't he?
Former NASCAR President Brian France. Not a reach there, I think.
We still don't talk about why he is the former president. Do we?
Drugs.
Yeah. Oh, fits perfectly at Epstein Island.
There you go.
Next up, Mossad. Pretty much everybody in Mossad didn't want those files. I can't wait to see how Mossad was involved blackmailing people.
Oh, man. Also, that's going to get cut out. Not by me. It'll just end up cut out of the entire show. Yeah.
Redacted. I don't know. It starts with an M.
Flavio Briatore. Not a shock to anybody.
Yeah, I could see him at Epstein Island. Number 2, Pitt and Paddock Racing Show. Oh,
What?
how'd that get in there?
No.
That shouldn't be on
not,
that list.
That's not true. That's not. Delete.
Doesn't count.
And obviously, former FIA President Max Mosley.
Oh, yeah.
He was an interesting guy.
Is he the one that went as a Nazi for Halloween?
Yeah. He was.
Great guy.
Why he got fired.
In other news, the U.S. Treasury has stopped producing pennies.
Well, I don't think the government's made sense in years. You're welcome.
Yes. Governor Pritzker of Illinois decried it as another cruel shot to Lincoln's head.
He can't take much more.
I know. That's it for this week. Next week, it's Qatar. And then Abu Dhabi, which sounds like the name for a monkey or something. I don't know.
See you next week.